Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. I just wanted to come on here and tell you something that I caught today. The Beterbiev, whatever you want to call him. He was found to have what they call atypical drug test findings, and so people assume right away that he's on steroids, and they're saying that they should cancel the Callum Smith fight. Well, I'll tell you, man. The last 20 years of my working life was in the health and nutrition industry. You know, I was a certified personal trainer. I'm a certified nutritional technician. I sold nutritional supplements. I owned a retail store. I had a fitness center in the back of the store. And I dealt with a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of performance-enhancing drugs go by my path. And see, what a typical drug test finding means is it wasn't typical, just like it says it's atypical. And they found human growth hormone levels elevated, and they found something called androstenedione, 5-androstenedione, naturally occurring compounds in the body. And with a freakish body like a Beterbiev, his levels are going to be atypical. It doesn't mean you failed a drug test. That just means that you, my friend, and I mean, look at this guy, 19-0, 19 knockouts, just a phenomenal boxer. I talked to his assistant trainer, John the Iceman Scully, and John Scully tells me that he's never seen anybody like this guy. The things that he does. I was on my friend Everything Boxing. I was listening to him a little while ago, and he was talking about something that he does with an Olympic barbell. They weigh 45 pounds, and he said he holds it out like this, and he manipulates it like a baton, and that's 45 unstable pounds. You know what the risk strength it takes to do that? But anyway, this is not a positive drug finding. Please don't go and say that Beterbiev is a drug cheat. He's a devout Muslim. I honestly don't think he's ever used a performance-enhancing drug, even in Russia, bro. I don't feel that that's part of his makeup. Like I said, I talked to Scully, watched this man throughout his career. He's just a freakazoid, and I think he's going to be a freakazoid tomorrow. Callum Smith, a big puncher, a tough guy, up to the light heavyweight division. But Beterbiev, he's a different animal. And Vada, Vada had tested him in December, and they came back with the positive readings. He was tested again. Like I said, it wasn't a positive reading, it was a typical finding. And it's not a violation, and it requires more testing. He underwent those examinations at Vada's request. Vada reported negative results from the follow-up tests from urine and from blood. So, really, man, don't go calling this bro a drug cheat, man. He's just a freakazoid who has high levels of naturally occurring compounds, like testosterone is a naturally occurring compound. I know all about testosterone. In my old age, bro, 69 years old, I take testosterone replacement, hormonal replacement therapy. And it's not a sex thing, bro. I mean, I never used a Viagra in my life. What it does is your growth hormone, the testosterone, they regulate things like cholesterol, blood pressure, liver functions. The older you grow, the less your body produces these compounds. So I take the replacement therapy, a shot of testosterone in my thigh every 20 days. Half cc, I believe, 1 cc. Anyway, it's therapeutic. Beterbiev is a freak. He doesn't need it. His levels are off the chart walking around. He had typical findings of human growth hormone, HGH, and 5-androstenedione. And see, back when I was selling nutritional supplements, even now, they try to raise your levels of 5-androstenedione and HGH, human growth hormone, by giving you different supplements. It's supposed to stimulate the pituitary and naturally raise these compounds. Man, don't look at Beterbiev as a dirt sheet. Not in my books, man. This was all legit stuff. The man's a freak tomorrow. Watch out, Callum Smith. I don't think the fight's going to be long. I think it's going to be violent. And shout out to boxing. Goose Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute.